Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1937 Remington Noiseless Model 7 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Very pretty, glossy black. Up top is the adjustable paper guide to help you guide the page in straight. And I'm going to line up that with the edge of the platen, which is this main roller here. And up front here are the paper fingers that are adjustable, and the margins are located behind this flip panel here, and you just push it down like that and move it. You just got to make sure that these margins are in between these paper fingers so that you don't get stuck on them or you don't type over them. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip the switch down. Skips 2, 1 more, skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. You flip it all the way down to that red dot, and it'll print the bottom portion of the ribbon. Very nice typing machine. You might be wondering why it's called a noiseless, even though it makes noise. The noise is actually extremely muffled compared to any other typewriter. So this is probably the most quiet typewriter you can buy. Even though it was made almost 100 years ago, it still is the most quiet. I'm going to switch that switch back up to blue so it prints the top portion of the ribbon. I'll get a close-up on the print. Really nice looking print. The technology on these was, instead of the keys strike up like that, they strike in like a punch. So that is how it muffles the sound. And there were multiple models, multiple brands that made this, that bought the patent from the original Noiseless company. So you might see a Monarch or a Underwood with the same type of technology. It's the same exact, a lot of the same exact parts, but they just have different brands that bought the patent. To pull the page out easy, you just flip that switch back. It unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy, or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page. Got a backspace on the top left. That works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Up on the top right is your margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that will lock the key so you can't type past it, but if you hit that margin release, it will allow you to get past that block. That works good. Tab function on the right side there, and if you flip the panel back, there's these little inserts. I'll take one out so you can see it. It's just like a little tooth, and you just put it anywhere on this rack back here with a scale on it, and let you know where you'll stop when you hit that tab button. It's got a nice drag, so it doesn't, if you don't have any tabs set, it won't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear, so that works good. These are your ribbons up top here. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, and it's pulling to the right. Counterclockwise, if you want to switch that direction, there's a button that you push in. So if you push it in, it goes to that side. Clockwise, push it in on this side, there's the same exact concept. If you push that button in, it'll pull to the right. That works good. These have little teeth in there that line up with the little gap on that top, so that's how it fits in there. Carriage release on each side allows you to control the carriage freely. That works good. And you can also, you can't really set the tabs unless you flip this panel back, because it's kind of blocking it, and that also helps keep the tabs from falling out when you have it in the case. Carriage release on the left side, and if you push the button in, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. When you have it out, You can hear those clicks. Each one of those clicks is a space, and that little squeak is coming from this right paper finger. Can you hear that squeak? I just got to put a little bit of oil on that. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.